Libras, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to start with the Quantum Oracle, which is this deck, to see what urgent messages your spirit guides have for you, or the universe, whatever you believe in. And any information that you may be looking for, you may be needing, will be listed in the description. So what is the urgent messages from the spirit guides, the universe, for my Libras? What's going on? So we have the professional assistance card. We have the 7 energy. To me, this feels like the 7th house, which is like the house of partnerships, connecting with people, legal contracts, spousal support, how you connect to other people. And then we have the people energy. So, some of you are thinking about going into business with the person you're in a relationship with, married to, what have you. Definitely make sure that you're taking your time before you start to do that, especially if your relationship is already pretty rocky. The worst thing you can do is try to, build a business in the midst of you guys having a tumultuous relationship, okay? Also, if you do have some business dealings with your spouse, make sure that you guys have that in order and the paperwork is right, so that things are not off with that. Something may be needing to be addressed with that. But moving beyond that, also this is speaking to career stuff, where you guys have a job that may be extremely stressful. You may feel like you're really doing a lot of work and not getting paid enough for it, okay? Spirit is saying, look, you need to make sure that you're asking for help or speaking up for yourself, because at your job environment, people may see that you're somebody who's super on top of their job and you're somebody who could handle pressure. But at some points, you do need to like speak up for yourself and say, look, this is too much work that's being dumped on me. This is too much pressure. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. The next card I have is the 6 of people. We have the loving woman. So for a lot of you, you've been giving yourself unconditionally to a situation. It's like pouring so much of yourself into that situation that what you receive is not as much as you have poured out. Spirit is saying, look, with you being so giving, that's a good quality to have. You're somebody who loves in a very open manner. But this is you needing to make sure you're discerning who you give that to. Okay? Don't change who you are, but discern who you give that piece of yourself to, because people will take advantage of that. If they know that you're somebody who's forgiving, you're somebody who's willing to go above and beyond for people, especially people that you love, people will take advantage of that. Okay, and I do see that there may be somebody who is possibly taking advantage of the fact that you are such a loving woman. Okay, a loving man or woman, regardless of the gender. I have the 6 of energy. So we have 2 cards with that 6 energy here, or the 6. Then we have that green here, fragmented energy. A lot of you are losing yourself to a job. I just keep seeing that energy strongly. You could be giving so much of yourself that your personal life is kind of lacking. Okay. Spirit is saying, don't lose yourself in the hustle and bustle of life. Now let's use the Moonology manifestation oracle cards. What are the urgent messages from the universe for my Libras? So we have the last quarter moon in Capricorn. This card says, leave the past behind. And this is essential in 2022. Spirit is saying, look, you can't bring that funky energy from what your ex did to you 5 years ago. You can't bring that energy of what happened to you in times where you guys, okay, let me rephrase that. Because trauma is something that you guys may go through on your own accord, and it's not something that you necessarily can kind of like pinpoint and say, okay, I'm going to be healing for 2 months. I'm going to be healing for this long. You don't ever know when it comes to your healing journey. And sorry guys, I'm trying to burn this sage. You never know how long your healing journey is going to take. But with this leave the past behind card, like some of you are operating in a space of allowing your past to kind of dictate your future. Okay, dictating your future in a way where your decisions are trauma-based. You're trying so hard to make sure that you don't make the wrong decision again, that you're not living at all. You're not really being able to live authentically in your own energy. We also have the last quarter moon in Libra. It says make time for self-love. So Spirit is saying, where some of you guys are like wondering, like, when is new love going to come in? When is this going to happen? When is that going to happen in love? Right now, while there may be delays in love or delays with things being cleared up, pouring into yourself is the only thing that's going to help you personally show up better for a relationship that you want to salvage, or show up in regards to new love or healing when it comes to your experiences as a whole. And we also have first quarter moon in Taurus. It says release control. So some of you feel like unless you're in the driver's seat of how situations play out, you're nervous, you're anxious, you're fearful. And in life, you have to release the need to control things, okay? You have to also make sure that you're not being stubborn in the need of just having stability, okay? Yeah, you could have a stable relationship in your life, but it could be tumultuous in the sense of you going through so much trying to keep it together. Same thing with the job. Urgent messages for my Libras from their spirit guides. Yeah, we have the High Lord of Gratitude in service, selflessness, humility, conscious action. So definitely tapping into gratitude, okay? Understanding that once you're in service of the universe, you understand that your energy, or let me rephrase that, your experience as a human itself is allowing the universe to express parts of itself via you and your existence. And when you understand that, you're able to manifest more into your life, where you understand that everything that you do is connection to spirit and a higher plan. I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say with that. I don't know if I worded that correctly, but it just feels like some of you guys also get sidetracked when it comes to your belief in regards to how lucky you are. You may believe that, dang, my situation isn't as fruitful as this person on Instagram. So does that mean I'm not as blessed? Or that person on YouTube, am I not as blessed as them? No, it's just you have your own personal path. And when you acknowledge how far you came on the path that you are on currently, how much you've acquired so far on your personal path, you'll understand that you're very lucky. To even be able to breathe, to exist as a whole is luck, because there's people who die every day, especially with all the crazy stuff that's going on in the world. And we also have the cosmos. It says creativity, vastness. Yeah, so the creativity that a lot of you guys are blessed with is, again, the universe trying to express itself via you and your experience and your art and through your music and through whatever you guys are talented in. Okay, it's just another form of expression for the universe through your talents. Spirit is saying also a lot of you are not one-dimensional. You have so many different layers to yourself. So make sure you're not limiting yourself to a one-dimensional way of thinking or doing. But this is what I see. I wish you the best of luck. Any information you need, like I said, will be below, and I will see you in the next one.